So yeah, let's get into this.
Australia and New Zealand.
Shoutouts.
To those two countries.
Yeah, in particular.
And we have Rain versus Skidren.
No way.
And yeah, this is a pretty typical top tier belt. We have Ichigo.
I like your usage of the word bout.
Yeah.
Very eloquent.
Well, I don't know what other way to describe it as.
That's fair, yeah. I don't really know, man.
I mean, Isaac should have this in the bag. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we're all thinking of.
That's what we're thinking now more than ever.
Yes, it's the popular community opinion. As we all know. Yeah, I've been working on like this page recently of like a bunch of like majors and stuff for Smash Flash. It's pretty interesting. It's like kind of like I'm trying to list them all and stuff. It's like kind of difficult to find like a community-wide accepted definition of like what's a major, what's not. So it's like I basically have to do a bunch of original research and kind of just figure out from like eyeballing it all and like looking at like, okay, so these are the good players and so on and so forth.
You, as editor of the wiki, you have so much power in your hands.
Yeah, there's like, I'm not even like the only person that can edit the wiki. It's just like I'm one of the few people that actually knows about it, and I think everyone else that doesn't care to edit it at all. Because they probably have better things to do with their time, which is fair. But like, you know, I don't. Anyways,
You say that.
The entire reason I'm kind of like streaming this in the first place, or like recording the VODs, I guess that'd be more appropriate, is because I was told by JSG, who is like the big guy in Australia, and he said like, because I asked him like, hey, what are some like ANZ majors throughout like all of ANZ history and stuff, because like he's been around since 2020, since like ANZ first started. He was there for like basically the inception. And he listed this one here as one of them, as like one of the majors. If I actually look at the list, he sent me like a, there's basically like a list, and he just listed out a couple of tournaments that he would qualify as majors, and it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 12, 13. They've had about 16 majors in Australia history. So it's pretty good, I'd say. I don't really have anything to add on to it, honestly. It's just, yeah, there's 16 majors. Well, that's crazy.
It's an online game, and it sounds like a lot.
Yeah. I guess, like, for online games, you would probably have a lot more majors than, you know, like, official Smash, so it makes sense. Because, like, you know, everyone's able to attend the same things, for the most part.
Oh yeah.
Like,
yeah.
there's no like travel fees or anything, so like it's not like you can make the excuse of like, oh, this player wasn't here because they was in a completely different country or something. Whoa. It's like, no. I mean, especially like post region lock, you can just be like, okay, yeah, these people just didn't show up because they didn't show up. So, no major, blah blah blah. But it's like the definition of a major is really wonky. Just because, like, there's no community-wide accepted definition of it. So I've just basically been going off of, like, okay, decent entrance size, and, or if it's an invitational, that's about it.
Yeah, you're not going through the legwork of assigning point values to every player.
Yeah, hell no. Why would I want to do that? Like, especially since I haven't been around for that long, I've maybe paid attention to the scene for like the past 2 years, maybe. So like I know everything that's happened around like 2022 and onwards, and that's it. So I'm just basically like guessing on everything before then, and especially stuff before region lock. I'm just kind of going off of like, okay, this has like a couple of good players and stuff, and it has like good entrance, so I'm just gonna say it's a major. And if anyone wants to argue with me, then let them argue. But like nobody really cares about it anyways. So it's not like,
I guess yeah, no one cares enough to argue. So
yeah,
you can just
nobody
say...
cares to argue. It's like, but it would be. It's just like an interesting thing, I think, to like be working on this wiki. It's like, I think eventually we can get to a point where like people could use it for like content or something, maybe? I don't know. Mostly I just want to kind of like preserve history a little bit. Even though it's like not like super important history, it's still like, you know. And it's just fun to document these things. Just a little like, okay, so this happened at this point in time. These people were ranked here, blah blah blah, and it's like fun, you know. It's just a little thing to like work on in the background. So, on an unrelated note, have you ever been to any local scrub?
No, I have not.
You should go.
I have the capabilities, yeah.
Yeah. You should definitely go at some point. IMHO.
Alright, I really gotta like sharpen up the corn.
No, honestly, you don't even need to like practice or anything. Just like go to your locals and just hang out.
Hang out?
Yeah,
What?
sure. What, you don't like the idea of socializing?
I'm not at a local.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I know what the crowd is. I'm not interested.
That's okay, that's fair. Yeah. I guess, yeah, and you're not gonna be like a Shattuck or anything, you're not gonna be winning.
Okay, you say that.
Well, you said you have to sharpen up the Corrin.
Okay, yeah.
Listen.
Maybe I need to sharpen it up from top 10 to top 2. Ever thought about that?
No.
Exactly. But yeah, I'm not gonna be winning.
It's funny, I was carpooling this one guy to my local yesterday, and he said like his goal is to eventually be like top 12 in the world because Myron is from our region. Apparently went to the same high school as him, but it's something like he wants to be better than Myron was at his peak because Myron was like 13th in the world. And this guy's like, yeah, I want to be 12th in the world or something. Just be better than Myron. And apparently one of the things was like, there's like this thing in like his gymnasium or cafeteria at school or something, and it's like every like notable like sports person to play for the school. And it's got like NBA players and basketball players and or, like, baseball players and stuff, but like he said like Myron should be on there, but Myron never competed for the school in any capacity, so he doesn't count. So they don't like consider him like a player for the school ever. But this guy founded like the esports club at his school or something. So if he eventually got like put on the Lumi rank or something, he says like he could be listed for his school.
I think Myron deserves it.
Yeah, the thing is
Myron
just
should be on that wall.
true. Yeah. Like, I think Myron deserves it, but like...
Next to LeBron James or wherever else he was born. I don't...
LeBron was not born in Florida, bro.
Okay.
Ain't no way. There's absolutely no way that LeBron was ever born or raised in Florida. He went to Miami for the Heat.
He went to Miami once. That qualifies.
Once for a couple of years to play ball. But I'm pretty sure he's from Cleveland. That's why he played for the Cavs. You know.
I see.
Cleveland is a funny place, I guess.
Yeah. Ooh.
LeBron James could never hit that.
Would not.
Absolutely never.
Ira down here.
I've been considering playing Rob a bit more instead of Aegis, just because Rob is like kind of easy, kind of dumb. So
And you have your driver's license.
yeah. Wait, what does that have to do with anything?
I mean,
Does Rob
it gives you a
require...
leg up over a lot of the Smash community, especially Rob.
What do you mean? What does me having my driver's license have anything to do with Rob?
You can pilot the robot.
Yeah?
Okay, we're on the same page.
No, I don't get this. Is it like Rob is like machinery that you have to be qualified to operate or something? Is that where you're going with this?
Yes, and you can't take certain medication and use Rob.
Oh, okay.
You know, your mind always goes to forklifts, but they're always referring to cars.
Oh. True. Forklifts are pretty funny.
They are. Like, it's a car, but it has just two things in the front of it, and you can lift stuff.
Yeah, it's a car for lifting things. It's like the opposite of a truck,
Yeah,
if you think about it.
I would love to be carried by a forklift.
Uh-huh.
There's no second part to that.
Okay. I see.
Yeah, put a chair on a forklift and then raise me up. I'm a king.
Make that into a music video.
Yeah. That would be solid set piece. Actually, construction vehicles. Yeah.
It's like,
Get me on one of those digging tools I can sit down like the scoop.
yeah. I feel like there's like a music video where like there's just people in like construction outfits and stuff doing construction things, but not really. And I forget what it's called. What the song is called for that they made that music video for. But I feel like I've seen it.
Like laugh now, cry later, but it's just a horrible building montage. You do not know what you're doing.
Big Time Rush building montage.
Yeah, they've probably had a few of those.
I mean, when they were building the big slide in the apartment or whatever. Just all of a sudden, Big Time Rush is now Big Time HDTV. Bro, my mom watches a whole lot of HDTV, bro.
Right, back before I had internet, I would have to watch that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just so mind-numbing.
Yeah, it's basically the same thing every single time.
Yeah. Oh, look at all these tools for a home I'm never gonna own. Ooh.
Well, mostly we watch like House Hunters. It's just like going through like, oh, okay. They're looking at a house. No, they don't want it.
Oh, maybe they want this one.
They gotta make a decision between two houses.
Oh no!
Fire him! House Hunters was just 3 houses before 3 houses. That's crazy. They pick between 3 houses.
This game's winner is...
That was dumb. I'm sorry.
No, it was alright. It was a decent reference.
I'll take your word for it that it was.
Anyway, Skidren 3-0.